Secrets of coins, revealing the rare coins in history, disclosed.
Stop. Before you spend that old nickel, take a closer look at the 1946 Jefferson Nickel. At first glance, it might seem like just another ordinary 5-cent coin, but collectors know that some nickels from this era can attract serious attention in the coin collecting world across the United States. Before we continue, support our effort. Subscribe, like, and share so we can bring you more videos like this. The 1946 Jefferson Nickel features the portrait of Thomas Jefferson, one of the most influential leaders in American history. Jefferson was not only the third president, but also the main author of the Declaration of Independence and the founder of the University of Virginia. His legacy in American history made him a fitting figure to appear on the 5-cent coin. Now take a closer look at the front of the coin. Jefferson's portrait faces left, and surrounding the design you will see the word Liberty and the famous American motto, "In God We Trust." Just beside the date 1946, you will notice a small mint mark, S. This letter tells us that the coin was produced at the San Francisco Mint, one of the most historic minting locations in the country. During the mid-1900s, several different U.S. mint facilities were producing coins for circulation. Each mint added its own letter mark to identify where the coin was struck. For collectors today, these mint marks can make a big difference in rarity and desirability. Now flip the coin over and examine the reverse side. The reverse of the coin features the image of Monticello, Jefferson's famous estate located in Virginia. Above the building appears the phrase "E pluribus unum," which means "out of many, one." Beneath the building are the inscriptions Monticello, 5 cents, and United States of America. The Jefferson nickel design was introduced in 1938 by the United States Mint, replacing the earlier Buffalo nickel. Since then, the Jefferson design has remained one of the longest-running designs in American coinage. The year 1946 was also a very important moment in history. The world had just come out of the difficult years of World War II. During the war, the United States changed the metal composition of nickels in order to save nickel metal for military equipment. Special wartime nickels were made with silver between 1942 and 1945. By 1946, the war had ended, and the United States Mint returned to the normal copper-nickel composition for the 5-cent coin. Because of this, the 1946 Jefferson nickel represents one of the first post-war nickels produced for everyday circulation. Millions of these coins were released through banks, grocery stores, vending machines, and daily transactions across the country. Over the decades, these nickels passed through countless hands and were used in everyday life. Because of years of circulation, many examples today show visible wear. Jefferson's hair may appear smooth or faded. The lettering around the coin may look less sharp, and the steps of Monticello on the reverse may appear worn or partially missing. Collectors pay very close attention to these details when evaluating the condition of a Jefferson nickel. One of the most important features collectors look for is something known as full steps. This refers to the horizontal lines visible on the steps of Monticello. When these steps appear fully separated and clearly visible, the coin is considered to have full steps, a characteristic that can greatly increase collector demand. Collectors also watch carefully for mint errors. Occasionally, coins were struck with doubled letters, die cracks, or other unusual variations during the minting process. While rare, these unusual features can make a coin even more desirable among collectors. Another extremely important rule in coin collecting is simple. Never clean your coin. Many people believe cleaning an old coin will improve its appearance, but in reality, cleaning removes the original mint surface that collectors want to see. Once a coin has been cleaned, its collector value can drop dramatically. Coins that remain in their natural condition are always more desirable. The fascinating thing about the 1946 Jefferson Nickel is that it represents a transition period in American history, the return to peacetime coin production after World War II. Most people see it as just a small 5-cent coin, but collectors see something much more meaningful. A historic, post-war coin with collectible potential and an important place in the Jefferson Nickel series. And when these coins appear in rare high-grade condition, especially with strong details and full steps on Monticello, the prices can be surprising. In fact, some exceptional examples of the 1946 Jefferson Nickel have reached over $10,000 in collector markets. That's an incredible difference from a coin that originally had a value of just 5 cents. So the next time you come across an old nickel dated 1946 with an S mint mark, take a closer look. Examine Jefferson's portrait. Check the bird and flower details, and remember that sometimes the coins people spend every day can turn out to be hidden treasures waiting to be discovered.